Aloha e Hawaii. We identify as vaccinated.
You should too.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
There we go.
As you're climbing back onto the broadcast, thumbs up.
We're good.
Okay, that's okay. We're good. We're here. You know, and let Hawaii News Now know that we're also here too. So, let's see here. And I'll put that there, and hopefully they will see that. Hi, everybody. Happy Aloha Friday. Welcome to the show. Standing by on the show, we're going to talk to Stacie Kuʻulei. Got a chance to catch up with her. She's a Nā Hōkū Hanohano Award-winning artist. Also, coming up on the show, we are going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, have connecting with us from Hawaii Island and from the continental United States. We're hoping for two of the stars and the director from The Wind and the Reckoning, which is coming home here to Hawaii. Amy, thank you so much. Appreciate that which means that we're back online and we've got everything there. For some reason, YouTube wasn't connecting. So YouTube gang, and we see you. Thank you, eMusic and Pussycat. And Hiroko, thank you on the Facebook side. Thank you for the comments. Now I'm seeing all the comments. Boy, we were wondering there for a couple of moments. It was like, this is strange. Anyway, we're off and running on this Aloha Friday. Just as a reminder, as always, go ahead and hit the like button. And you can also hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Hit the like button and hit the share button. That share button is really, really important. If you can hit that, that would be wonderful. Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to go back. We're going to go outside for a couple of moments, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these out. Oh, thank you for that much, for that, Laura Brower. I'm going to take my photo out of there and take a look outside. Some of the wonderful scenery of Hawaii. This is not live, but we are showing this to you because one of our computers is out. The internet is out on one of the computers right now, and so the plug that usually supplies that is plugged in, but it is not. So we are showing you this wonderful picture here. It is almost just as beautiful outside. Thanks for the share. Jinko, thank you so much. Another share, mahalo. Appreciate that. So what we are doing is that we'll try to hook that up during the show as far as that internet. And thank you for being on the show. Sherry, thank you very much for being from Kauai via Waikiki. You're on our island. That is awesome. Debbie was wondering too. Yeah, we are back online. Thank you, Laura Brower, for that. And Faye Wilson, aloha and good afternoon to you. Amy Inouye, on this last Friday of October, it's Halloween weekend. Are you ready for Halloween? Some people are. Okay, so all kinds of things are happening here. We are hoping also to talk story. Kanileʻa Ukulele is moving location. No, not moving. They got a new location. They are over on the windward side of Oahu. Garrett, thank you. And they are now have one in the town areas. Where is that? We will tell you about that coming up in just a little bit. Gina, thank you very much. On from Maryland. Garrett, thank you to you too. Rie, welcome to the show as always. So here we go with headline news, and these are some of the items that are going to be going on to kind of put on your calendar for a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and change the scenery real quickly here. That way so I can put stuff up on the screen so you can see it. Here we go. Kauai Style. And it is going to be coming up November 27th. Mark your calendars on that. You see Dwight Kanai there. And Kimo Kahuano is going to be the MC on this one. I can't go to Kauai on this one, and Kimo's always raring up to go, so mahalo to him. Special guest will be Kauai guest, residents Kupawa. Led Ka'apana is going to be there. Kavika Kahiapo, Paul Tokioka, who comes from Kauai. So if you love Slaki, and by the way, they always put that up on the internet, so you can see that as it is broadcast. Eric Lee, we've been told, is going to have a new release, and it's called What Child Is This? That's right. Everybody is already gearing up for Christmas music, even though here it is, not even quite Halloween yet, but that's okay. That's the way that usually goes. As a matter of fact, we're hoping that also we'll touch base with Kalani Pe'a, because Kalani also has a new release which is already out in stores. Let's go ahead and show you real quickly here Hawaii football, even though this actually, oh, sorry, that's Fresno State. That's a previous game. Okay, let's not show that one. University of Hawaii football is coming up this week, and we'll get more into that coming up in just a bit. Let me see on some of the other headline news that we have as I'm trying to look for. Oh, yeah. Let's hold on to that, producers, only because that's for Halloween, which is actually coming up this weekend. Actually, a lot of the stuff that we have is all Halloween. So we may hold on to all of these until later on in the show. Taste of Mililani. Yeah, that's all this weekend. Okay, let's hold on to that stuff. We have our special guests that we'll be talking to here in just a couple of moments. You know, as a matter of fact, we'll go to the over to Debbie Loves Slacky. Thank you. And thank you, yes, for the Halloween. Everybody seems to have Halloween icons and emojis that they're putting up. Chris, thank you for liking the stream. And aloha, Gina. Pussycat, thank you for that. And Raynette is also joining us from Eva Beach, Oahu. We do have them? We do have them? Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about The Wind and the Reckoning. You'll see it this weekend. We'll talk about that in a moment, but first, we'll let you watch a little bit of the trailer, and then we'll talk to our guests.
I offer and dedicate it to my people, the native Hawaiian.
All right, let's bring them online. Okay, here we go. For the Hawaii International Film Festival, it's going to be an exciting week, and one of the movies that are opening, HIF 42, coming up on Thursday night, inviting everyone to come to Bishop Museum for The Wind and the Reckoning. The movie is coming home after being abroad over in the continental United States. As a matter of fact, joining us from Hawaii Island, Jason Scott Lee, actor, and also David Cunningham, director. We have one Miss Lindsay who's not able to make it with us today, but you know what? I hope it's okay. I'm going to just pop her picture up in there, and there she is. Yay!
Yay!
Hey, David, first of all, congratulations. This is late-breaking news. You learned this news just yesterday. Kind of give me a rundown on the new news that you have from San Diego.
Yeah, we actually just learned this morning, a few hours ago, that we won the Audience Choice Award at the San Diego International Film Festival, as well as their award that honors Indigenous subject matter. And so we are thrilled. It was a big festival, about 150 films were there.
Wow.
And it was a fantastic time. Jason and Lindsay and many others we were all together, and so we're just stoked that we're continuing to rack up some recognition.
Jason, you've been through this before, going through film festivals. How does this feel to get these awards, plus the ones that you picked up over in Boston, just accolades like that about the film itself?
You know, we couldn't ask for any more, because, you know, we know what we have, we know what we did, and we know it was very special. And we just, you know, for people, you know, in Boston and in Indiana and San Diego to agree, you know, on that platform, that was like kind of a reconfirmation for us. And we just, you know, hope it gets out to even more theaters, and we get, you know, even more support, because, you know, it's such a homegrown film, and with, you know, all the island talent, and it really showcases a lot. It showcases that the Hawaiian Islands and the artists, you know, who are the community there, that we can put out, you know, top caliber, competitive, meaningful films. So it means a lot.
Real quickly here, David. So what is the process now? So in order, the more eyes you get in front of the screens in the theaters, does that mean it gets to play longer and to more people? How does this work coming up now?
Sure. So November 3rd, HIF, we opened there at Bishop, as he said. But on the 4th at Ward Consolidated is our first showing for the public outside of festivals. And every single ticket sold is super important because it gives us a shot to keep playing. But this is our chance to prove that Hawaii independent cinema can be commercially viable. So we really would love people to show up. You can buy tickets now on the Consolidated Ward Cinema coming soon. And we're going to have a blast. We'll all be in the lobby over the weekend, 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll have entertainment. You can hang out with people like Jason. And you'll also get to meet some of the other cast. And we've got some discussions that are going to be going on, panel discussions. It's going to be a great weekend, kind of like a little Comic-Con going on right there in the lobby of Ward, 4th, 5th, and 6th. You got to show up, boy.
Okay, so what people can do is they can start to spread the word now to go purchase the tickets. Will neighbor islands be able to see this?
Yes, so we'll be rolling out about a week after that in Maui and Kauai, followed by Hilo and Kona. So we're basically building up our road show, and we are touring with the film with our Native Hawaiian delegation, with a halau of performers, our cast, and as we open each island, then it will be available for the public. So we're coming to the neighbor islands too.
Jason, you know, a big part of this film, or one of the big pieces, other than the magnificent story itself, is the fact that there's so much Hawaiian language. What does that mean for you as an actor, as a participant, and also somebody who lives in these islands?
Well, I can say not being a Hawaiian speaker, not growing up speaking the language, it was the most extremely difficult process. And you know, at this point of the game, since it's all said and done, you know, it's sort of like a complete relief that we were able to make it authentic. We were able to make it a feeling language, a heart language. We were able to communicate it with I think sincere poetry, and that's just a big win for, I think, Native Hawaiian culture, as well as you know, speakers. Yeah, go ahead.
No. So as an actor, this role, what does it mean for you?
Oh, this is one of the most stellar opportunities I've had in my career. Just the importance of the film, the levels of meanings and life lessons in the film. It honestly shares with the world a very human touch, and that it's sometimes hard to acquire in the cinema, and I know that for sure. There's so much commercial variables, and there's so many commercial aligned product that these kind of films sometimes get shoved back on the shelf, and you never see them. So with the public support, you know, buying those tickets out at the consolidated theaters and giving us that support, that is what is needed to push this film, you know, up in the ranks where it should be, and seen by all.
David, I am guessing that the more that these kinds of films, the more the public gets behind them, the more that these kinds of films will be made, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're so proud of this film in many aspects. One of the aspects is 100% Hawaii crew. So everybody that made this film is from Hawaii. Almost the entire cast are from Hawaii. And we're out to prove that not only does Hawaii have incredible stories to tell, but we have storytellers behind the camera, in front of the camera. And if we can see this film get lift from the islands and beyond, we can keep making these as a creative community in Hawaii, about Hawaii, for Hawaii.
Final question for you, Jason. I know they're not here to defend themselves, but give us a little bit about your co-stars, Lindsay Watson and Kahiau Pereira.
You know, I just hope everyone who's listening in on this gets to see the film. because everybody in the film is awesome. I mean, everybody holds their weight. Everybody works in concert, and there's such a great relationship feeling between all of the cast. I mean, even the antithesis of the baddies in it, I think they support so much of the quality of this picture.
You're saying about the baddies. Cisa Gray right now is texting and sends her aloha patch in the movie.
Yes.
So that, of course, the illustrious musical Gray family. Her dad, who comes from Samoa. So hello to Cisa here on the broadcast. Gentlemen, we look forward to seeing you coming up next weekend, or 1 week from last night, Thursday night at Bishop Museum. But we're inviting everybody to go out to the theater's consolidated ward. Go and just barrage them with people that just want to get tickets. Tell your fans and family. David, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Bip.
I hope to see you soon. Jason, you are going to be here over on Oahu for these showings?
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Okay, Lindsay Watson, of course, comes from Maui. Kahiao comes from same island that Jason's on. So it's neighbor island plenty, yeah? Okay. Gentlemen, have a wonderful day. Aloha.
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 All right, thanks to them. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a little bit. Let's talk about Stacie Kuʻulei. I got to catch up with her in the digital studios and asked her at what age did she start to love music?
From a very young age. I think when I was 3 years old was when I kind of really started singing in front of people in church. So from then on, I just loved music. It was part of my life. It's part of who I am. So when I was very little.
Tell me about where you grew up and where you went to school.
Originally born and raised from the island of Kauai, from Pakala. For those of you who know the west side of Kauai, it's Waimea side.
Right, surf
Waimea
spot.
Side. Surf spot, exactly, Pakalas. Went to Waimea High School, graduated, and flew here to the big city of Honolulu to become an adult, I guess.
Okay. So did you come to Honolulu with the expressed thought of being a singer or performer, or what was the thought process there?
Actually, no, not really. I knew that I needed to go to school. My parents wanted me to go to college and get some sort of degree. And so I did. Moved
What'd you
here.
study?
I studied psychology. So
Okay.
I have an undergrad in psychology and my master's in education.
Nice.
Yeah, so not really. I just I love singing is just part of me, and I entered Hawaii Stars way back when. I know the KIM kind of asked me to represent them, that radio station. So I did a Christian song, and from then people started asking me to do like small gigs here and there. And I noticed that once I was sitting over at San Susi Beach at Kaimana's, and I saw the Navitech. And I was like, wow, it must be really cool to sing on that boat. So I called the boat. And they gave my number to Nohelani Cipriano.
Wow.
To Nohe. And she called me and she brought me in for an audition. And she hired me and she groomed me to be an entertainer. It was really Nohe that really grew me to know how to speak to people, how to make eye contact, how to embrace them, and how to show the aloha spirit. So thank you, Nohe.
You know, Nohelani Cipriano, star, and boy, she was pretty back in the day when the release. She's pretty, of course, now, but I mean, you know, there was a lot of people that really enjoyed her, really followed her. And so I asked her, what was it like to be working with the one and only Nohelani Cipriano?
I was so nervous. Like, I'm like, you're Nohe. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, I love you. I mean, Living Without You, that song is one of my favorite songs. I just remember being a little girl with my hairbrush, and I would sing it to her all the time, and she's like, stop it. But I was just so starstruck. I mean, she and Laura Garner, Melvin Lee, they were all one of those women that I looked up to. So being in the presence of Nohe every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday when I worked on the Navitech, because she was there watching every little move that I made, telling me how to look, how to dress even, how to wear my makeup, how to put my hair up, was just so inspiring for me. But I love her to death. So I was very humbled and very blessed.
Okay, now wait a minute here. Okay, you just named those 3 people. Then you also talked about Hawaii Stars. You must have been out of your mind when the local divas got together.
Oh my God. You know, I was like, wow. All of them in one spot together, singing and harmonizing in such a great, enormous way just brought me down. I cried. I want to cry now because I look up to them so much, you know. They're beautiful, and it's not just their voices, but it's also the person that they are. Their heart, their spirit, their aloha. And that's exactly what I want to be like, hope to be.
And so I asked her, one final question is that, you know, a lot of people know her as now an entertainer, but actually she's a teacher. When did that begin?
Wow.
After graduation, I'm
After
guessing.
graduation, back in 2004 when I got my master's, I applied to be a teacher for the DOE. And my first job was at Kalakaua Middle School, teaching 7th grade.
Wow, that's being kind of thrown into the fire.
Yes.
Nothing against Kalakaua now. It's just that that's known for being a busy school. With lots of personality.
Exactly. A lot of puberty, kicking, stricken, keiki that I love so dearly. They make every day so unique and so new. But I started at Kalakaua Middle School. I went to Dole Middle School. I went to Fern Elementary School. I even taught at St. Louis for 3 years. I taught at Kamehameha Summer School for like 7 years. I taught in the mainland as well. Went round and about, and now I'm back home where I started, which is Kalakaua Middle School.
So that's where you are now.
That's where I am right now, teaching 7th grade.
All right. Once again, Stacie Kuʻulei, Hawaii recording artist. Congratulations to her. Once again, Hōkū Award winner, but she teaches our keiki. She teaches them, of course, the subjects that she teaches, but she also teaches them music and just about life in general as well. So mahalo to Stacie Kuʻulei for spending some time with us. And Stacie, we know you're in the audience too this afternoon, and you've been here actually for the last year with us. Congratulations to you, and much continued success. Real quickly, I wanted to update a story. We were talking about The Wind and the Reckoning with Jason Scott Lee and David Cunningham, director, just a couple of moments ago. Our producers have pulled up information. 7:30 show already sold out. That is going to be on for Friday, November 4th. So tickets are now starting to go fast now that people know. Now that we're telling you and telling everybody, they're starting to go buy tickets. That's a good thing. More of that, we can get more of this sold out, the better it will be, because that means that this movie will show in more theaters, and then other film people will go, oh, well, there's a market for Hawaii films made in Hawaii, Hawaii stories. Reminder, like 70%, 80% of the movies in ʻŌlelo Hawaii, in the Hawaiian language. And I'm going to be able to, and the audience will be able to ask the actors and some of the behind the scenes, behind the camera people questions at the screenings that you will see coming up at the Consolidated Theaters. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They'll be there also at Bishop Museum. But really we want to, or the producers want to stress, the directors and the producers of the film, that the more people go to Consolidated Theaters and buy those tickets and fill up the theater, the better that is, because that shows they can actually count those tickets and count that towards people who are actually watching the film. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make and recognize Photo Luke Hawaii is back in the house. He's been gone for a little bit. I think he's played at every Obon festival on the island. And and so he's saying hello right now, and so he is one of our kind of our original moderator of the show, and so there's a lot of the Andy Bumatai fan club, and he's also part of that there. So mahalo for being on with us. Mahalo to Stacie Kuʻulei. There's also one other interview that we've got kind of holding. You know what? I had this conversation yesterday. If you like ukulele, there's a new place for you. Okay, so on this Aloha Friday, what we're going to do is we're going to take you down to a location at Ala Moana Center. we're going to talk about where this is because I think it's downstairs on the very, very ground level. Kaimana Souza's with us. Yay! From Kanileʻa Ukulele. How are you, brother?
Good, good. You?
I'm good. Let's take a look around. Can you move either to the left or right? Can see? Okay, so
Sure,
still
yeah.
construction going on. So tell me, grand opening's coming up in about a week, right?
Yes, grand opening November 5th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that's hours from then on out. You know, Ala Moana Center, I don't think ever closes. So from then on, we're going at it. But yeah, construction zone till the last minute.
Now, I want to ask you, nothing's happening to the Kaneohe, the Windward Mall store. That is still there. So you guys, this is an extension of that, right?
Yes, correct. This is our second location in a matter of 2 years, just about 2 years and 2 weeks. So Kaneohe location at Windward Mall will always be kind of our hometown, our home base. And then this is an addition to that to step over the hill and interact here in the Honolulu area a little bit.
Okay, Kaimana, do me a favor. For those that are seeing you and meeting you for the first time and seeing and hearing the words Kanileʻa Ukulele, explain your connection to the business. Sure.
Kanileʻa Ukulele, building Hawaiian-made ukulele here in Kaneohe, well, over there in Kaneohe, since 1998, founded by husband and wife, Joe and Kristen, who Joe and Kristen are my parents. I'm the oldest of three brothers. Now all three of us, myself, Iokepa, and Kahiao, all full-time with Kanileʻa, working together to take mom and dad's vision, Joe and Kristen's vision, and help propel it into the future. And 2022 is 24 years, which means 2023 will be our 25th anniversary. And so exciting to be here, and I'm grateful for everything.
Nice. What school you grad from?
Mid-Pacific.
Nice. Okay. So this is what we see behind you. It's the work in progress right up to the last minute, right?
Yes. Hopefully not the last minute,
Okay.
Hopefully we can have a little bit of time to maybe have a little toast before we open.
Where exactly are you in Ala Moana?
We're ground level, pretty near center stage. We are directly next to Manaola, and on the other side is AT&T. So down there on that corridor between the center stage and the parking lot, right next to Manaola, which is a great landmark for the locals.
And it's nice because, a lot of people are coming back to Ala Moana Center, specifically center stage, because the entertainment, the hula starting to come back. And then they turn a corner and boom, ukulele right there for them, right?
Royal Hawaiian Band was just playing on the center stage yesterday.
There you go. All right. Hey, Kaimana, thank you so much for giving us the preview look. And once again, Kanileʻa has brand new location over there at Ala Moana Center. Kaimana, have a good weekend.
You too.
Say hi to Lena Girl, please.
I will.
Okay, thank you, brother. Really appreciate that. Thanks for being on the show. Okay, what we're going to do is, before we jump into things, there's been a lot of things going on in the chat. So let's go ahead and jump into the chat for a couple of moments. I'm going to bring up a couple of things. This was the post from Faye a little bit earlier. And let me see. I think it was Jazz that was actually... Jazz did answer that. There we go.
That's
Hi, Faye. I found the Consolidated Theaters, Ward Showtimes.
Yeah, that's not the right link, though. The one I sent earlier.
Oh, the one that you sent earlier? Okay, so got to go up and find Guy's link. And, okay, then that means I just got to... No, that's okay. I just do like that. Bing. See? Get your tickets here. And
there you go.
Bing. There we go.
That's the direct link.
That's the link. Let's see. There was a couple of other ones. Oh, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, today is... Stacie Kuʻulei's birthday. Yay!
Happy birthday, Stacie!
So she's going to be over playing music, top of bar tonight. Not doing anything, head on down and celebrate with her tonight. And so that is part of what we've got for right now as far as, let's see here, weekend events go. So let's jump into this real quickly and kind of give you the information that you need. So let's start with this. Okay, Taste of Mililani is happening every fourth Friday. All local flavors, all in one place. It's going to be over at Mililani High School, and islandcraftfairs.org is where you can find it. And that's from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. October 28th, which is today. Okay, so if you want to go check that out. Taste of Mililani. Spook Life Park. This is happening over this weekend, every night over at Sea Life Park over on the windward side of Oahu. So we want to say hi to them if you want to go ahead and check it out. Day of the Dead Mau 5, Hawaii. Let's see, that's their test pilot tour. And so go ahead and check them out. That is happening, let's see, this weekend over at Blaze Del Arena. There have been some City Mill Keiki workshops going on. Hands-on paint chip Halloween ornaments. Want more information? Go ahead and get over to City Mill. Acting classes is over at improvhawaii.com. So that is also there to check out. There are a lot of Halloween things going on in a lot of places. So if you get the chance, go ahead and check them out. Let me see. Here we go. A couple more for you. This one, Screamingly Outrageous Halloween. And that one is put on by Halau na Mamo Pu'uanahulu. And that is happening tomorrow night. And that's going to be from, let me get real close, 5 to 10 p.m. B-Side Lounge down at Ala Moana Boulevard. They're really good friends of the show here. So we want to say mahalo to them. Let's see. Where is Makana playing? Makana, let's see here. Oh, that's the album. But I know, he's over on Hawaii Island. But he's also going to be at Bishop Museum as part of HIF. So that's coming up for you next weekend. And we'll go ahead and take those down and make some more room for some other items. Just a reminder, not far away from University of Hawaii, Rainbow Warrior Basketball. Rainbow Classic is coming. And so get ready for basketball action as well. And I think that's about it. Oh, University of Hawaii. Can you, I'll do it here. University of Hawaii is playing tonight. And if they get a win, when they get the win, it will be win number 100 for Robin Amo. So right now, Hawaii women's, you could probably look this up faster than I can. Volleyball, just that should be in progress, that game. Let's see here. It is 7 o'clock, but they're on the West Coast, so it's 7:654, 3 hours, right? So 4 o'clock.
Wait, West Coast, 3 hours.
3 hours? Yeah, so 4 o'clock our time. So that game has not started yet. It starts in 19 minutes. Coming up, I was going to tell you, join us for University of Hawaii Rainbow Warrior football, but unless you have your tickets, it's sold out. So it's Halloween weekend, and everybody's dressing up in costume. One item for you, if you are dressing up, wear the costume, but leave the accessories at home. So, yeah, you might not want to bring the accessories or else you won't be able to have them in. That's pretty much our weekend for you. And I'm looking real quickly here at the comments just to see if I've missed anything. I don't think so. You love the ocean scene. Let me go back to that photo, Luke. You haven't been here in a while, so I'll let you look at the ocean for a little bit longer. There it goes. We have our music video of the week coming up in just a couple of moments. Debbie, what did you say Hoggy for? Did the subject matter come up? Ernie's here from Concord, California. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate that. Alden is here from San Mateo. And just going through the...
Hey, my mom's checking in from the Caribbean.
Your mom's in the Caribbean? And she's checking in?
Scroll up. She's up top, so she's checking in from somewhere in the Caribbean.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you for being on the show. That about wraps it up. So, here's something for the future that I haven't been able to... I guess we can announce it. Can we announce it? Maui?
Sure.
Okay. On the weekend of December 3rd, 4th, whatever the Friday is, I think it's the 3rd, December. Okay.
Oh, I was on.
No, yeah. You were on, yeah. He's wondering why he was on camera. And I said, because you were. Coming, today, thank you, Debbie. Today's Guy Hoggy's birthday! Guy Hoggy's 32 again. Jenny loves the outside views. Thank you, Jenny, very, very much. Let's see here. Where was my mind going with
December
this?
2nd.
December 2nd is a Friday, and we're going to be broadcasting from Maui. I'm going to fly over to Maui to do the Christmas tree lighting. And so one of the things is, I'll come over. I can MC that. But can I do my show from Maui? So I'm going to take you to Maui with me. Except you don't need to pack anything. You don't need a plane ticket. All you need to be is here. So, and Newton Koshi, really? Oh, that's awesome. Newton Koshi, thank you very much for the liking the stream. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit all the buttons, and we appreciate that. Cool, I know. I'll have more details.
Hey, maybe next week we can do the show from
Footloose talking to you. Next week, Friday, doing it from Ward? No, I have volleyball next week, Friday.
Right, but that's not until 7. You run afterward.
That's not until 7. I have to be there by 6. It's a conversation that we'll have. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to include you in that. So that's what happens when you have your manager here in the studio. Aloha from Las Vegas to Lori Amaral Shannon. Thanks, Lori. Good to have you here. We're almost out with the show. Yeah, have a spectacular weekend. Have a safe weekend. Brother, I know that the kind, everybody's wanting to get kava. What happened? Did everybody talk to Nunes? Everybody talk to Keone Nunes? Is that the deal? Now everybody wants kava? Anyway, you know what? One of these days we'll all have kava on the show. No, then there would be a very slow talking show for me. We'll have to rethink that. Thank you for being here on the show. Hit all the like buttons. We're going to leave you with a music video of the day, of the week. And actually, we're going to reach back on this one. We're going to go back and play some Siaosi music from, I think it's 2012 when he released the song. So, but still yet, it's a music video. So, it's awesome. So, we're reaching back and having some nice, fun music. If you've got a music video, artists, send it my way, because we would love to be able to feature it here on Billy V Live. I think that's it for the show for today. Kristen, love, thank you for being here. Rick, what's up? You like the back? Everybody likes the backdrop on this one. Lori, I saw that. Thank you very much. Chakalakalaka, they sell it on Molokai, so maybe it's available there. Pu'uhoku Ranch sells it. Are we talking about kava? Norihito Kikuni Viola Takanishi. I love saying that name. Thank you so much for being here. All right. With that, we'll go to our music video of the week, if I can pull it up, because that's actually what I'm trying to do. And, okay, there it is. It's in the folder called Music Video. Ma'alamopono, aloha a hui ho. Leave you with the music of, let's see, this is All I Need from Siaosi, along with featuring Ja Maoli on Billy V Live. We'll see you next week. Aloha.
Siaosi alongside Ja Maoli's, I would tell you, say, baby, begging up the sexy lady. Oh, no. I tell you, she's pristine, something like a queen. Drives me crazy. Like when you speak, it sounds so amazing. All the little things that you do reminds me of how much I love you. Ooh, I'm so damn proud that you my baby. That we have no such thing as maybe. Could it even be possible? You're the most wonderful creation that God made. Yeah, yeah. Something like a queen. Wherever lady than a majesty. definition of a real woman. You'll find a picture of your face, no doubt. Never thought fairy tales came true until the day that I met you. I swear you're the best thing that happened in my life. Would you be mine? Would you be mine?
Taking a woman, this is the part when me get down on one knee and ask the question, will you marry me? It's a lovely vacation. Me not hesitate, cause me want you and I'm like to be my wife, yeah. Promise to give you a love so true. Make every day feel like a honeymoon. Love everlasting, girl, me for real. And me want show you